Now with our friend Jorge Ramos. He's been called the Latino Walter Cronkite, and for good reason. Anchor of the nightly news on Univision since 1986. Tough interviewer in this presidential election. Now the author of a new book. It's called Take a Stand, Lessons from Rebels. Welcome back, Jorge.
Jorge, thanks so much for inviting me.
So you're taking a little break from the campaign?
I think so, just for a week, but I can't. With the elections tomorrow in Ohio and Florida, it's going to be incredible.
It is going to be incredible. Let's talk about the book for a minute.
Sure.
You dedicated to your mom, who you call the first rebel I knew.
I know, because my mom was not allowed to go to high school. And then when I went to college, suddenly she had a fight with my father, and she said, I'm going to go to college. And then she went to college with me at the same time.
No kidding.
Yeah, so we spent many years just going from class to class. So she's the first rebel I knew, and she's still with us, 82 and really strong.
Oh, fantastic. That is great. We also see up there,
yeah,
you were there with Fidel Castro,
exactly,
another rebel. Very short interview.
63 seconds, and then it was, as soon as I started asking him about the lack of democracy in Cuba, I felt something on my stomach. It was a bodyguard pushing me to the side, and a bodyguard ended up the interview with Fidel Castro. By the way, the only other time I've been stopped by asking a question by a bodyguard was with Donald Trump.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you had deja vu at that Trump press conference at the very beginning of his campaign where he kicked you out. We're going to show it right there. He just kicked you out of that press conference.
Exactly. And then I wanted to ask a question. He just didn't want to answer the question. And I was ejected from a press conference. The first time in 30 years that I've been ejected.
He did let you come back later, right? Did you?
He did allow me to come back later, but he just didn't want to have an interview with me. He said a few days ago, that he wanted to have an interview with me, and so far he hasn't accepted. I wonder what you've spoken to him many times.
Many times, yeah.
Well, anytime he wants to talk to me, I'm ready.
There it is, Mr. Trump. You heard it again here. Jorge is ready for you again right now. On a very different note, Sonia Sotomayor, a woman you call a true hero.
She's just fantastic. When she was growing up, she was diagnosed with diabetes. And she learned early on that she had to fight and be very intense in her life. She's the hero in the Hispanic community. Right at the end of the interview, we said, let's put some salsa music to see what happens. Then she stood up and she told me, do you want to dance? And said, of course, let's dance. And then I was dancing with the Supreme Court Justice. Incredible.
That is a special interview.
An incredible woman.
Now, you also taught me something about interviewing in this book. This is a trick I had not heard of. When you interview someone, if you get to go to their home, you go peek in their bathroom?
Exactly, because you get to know things that sometimes it's impossible to know. Once I went to interview a Latin American president, and I realized there were rumors that he was going out with an actress, and then I went to the bathroom and I noticed 2 toothbrushes. One was pink. So,
so that was your confirmation?
Well, that was the confirmation. Another time I went into a South American country, and a general followed me all the way to the bathroom. So
he had heard about your tricks.
Well, I don't know exactly, but somebody was waiting for me right there.
Well, Jorge Ramos, thanks for coming in. The book is called Take a Stand. It comes out tomorrow, actually. It's great to have you back.